Yeah, you fucking loony piece of shit. You don't even, if you don't know what Europa disc is, get the fuck off my internet. You shouldn't be here. Milibot knows. That's the thing. Did you see that? They have a thing on Jenna today. The Haven Kids Rock. These little girls from the Bronx. They sing songs and they dance. I'm going there and I'm gonna pick up that little 12-year-old and Phil Spector, Ronnie Spector, that little girl. She looks like she might have a future. Face of an angel, little Latin thing, all fucking hot. Beautiful, beautiful little girls, 12, 13, 14, big titties, beautiful little singing voices. They look like little cats. They were on the Jenna show. And they get a grant to help these inner city kids do music and dance and just hotness, generalized ghetto hotness. These little Spanish Harlem little roses that come up through the cracks. Fucking beautiful. Fell in love with the little 12-year-old. They're singing original music too, and they're good. You got to start them young. You got to start them young, and you got to have them. The woman mentioned something about how there's talent all over, but there are things that the availability of instruments, which shit like that. Give them a future. Or ride my face, little 12-year-old girl. After the Jenna show. And then I'm fucking Jenna. Fucking love Jenna. You don't know what Europa disc is? Milibot knows. Her father does music. Back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, and into the millennia, I think there was about 4 or 5 plants, pressing plants, for compact disc, cassette duplication, manufacturing. And these plants had in-house productions. Like, they had lathes to cut records. They had, shut the fuck up over there, piece of shit. They had in-house mastering plant, a mastering house. And these were industry blue book kind of plants. And one of them was Europa disc. It was your all-in-one solution to, which is actually it was super expensive. All looking back, all those places where we figured out how to make records, and it was not by using places that were all-in-one. And Europa disc was a place that would do that. You'd open up your magazine. I forget what magazines you'd find them in. Audio magazines, really. And they'd have like little deals. You can, send us your master. You had to have, back then you had to have 35 millimeter slides or 35 millimeter negatives of your cover, because they would do art too. They would press out they would all in one. They'd make the entire product. Which to me it's not really making records, but it's for rich people. And you'd go and I think like the minimal run you can get was 1,000. And that's like 1,000, and they would give you a SKU number. What did they call those? They'd give you a UPC code. They did everything all in one. They'd shrink wrap it, do the art, and all you had to provide was like your audio source. They would do everything. They'd EQ it, they'd master it, they'd limit the volume. They'd shrink wrap it. They'd produce the art by using 3-color method. Press the records and send them to your fucking door. Like when we made records, every step of the way we had to find how to get it done because it's super cheap. We were able to make 1,000 records at a time, but it took a little bit longer. But it was much more cheap. I think back then to get 1,000 records that were shrink wrapped, UPC coded, color, dot matrix, 3-color, and if you want a colored vinyl, you can fucking, you get whatever you want, but it would come to $5,000, and we're talking 70s, 80s, 90s, millennium. You could save $2,000. I mean, doing it yourself. But Europa disc, and they'd give you back a product that looked like something you would get at the music store. Industry standard. It would look just like your favorite band's record. But you know, Europa Disc was one of them. I'm trying to think of the other houses they had. But that's the kind of shit Milibot does. I'll give her a little bit of money. Little panty bot is flipping through magazines. I want to make that a record. You know, I gave her a little money. She does nice shit like that for me. She bought me the Nike Decade Hale Bop running shoes that they all killed themselves with. Those were on eBay for $2,000. They had them in my size. She's the thoughtful bot. That's why I drag my tongue up her ass. I can't wait to fuck Milibot. Thoughtful little bird. While I'm sleeping at night, that's what she's doing. And I asked her, how the fuck do you know about your Robodisc? Milibot, though, she pays attention. Yeah, I mean, they would make stellar quality shit, but you had to be a very rich man, you know. And I think the record labels that we were all signed to, except for Dominic's label, would use mastering and production houses like that. This piece of shit on the left is still saying shut up. Can you believe that? You're loony. I ain't fucking loony, you micro dick. Near genius IQ. You couldn't last one day in this shit. You'd be rolled up in a fetal position crying for your mommy. I want my computer. I want my snacks. You're all a bunch of micro dicks. Alright? I belong with a little girl. That's the first thing I thought watching that little girl on TV. I was like, I need to Phil Spector her. That gorgeous little thing. Slide on this dick. And it's good. It seems like it's geared for girls, too. We need more girls in music. Little titty bots. Especially of Latin descent. Little Latin girls. You wanna fuck my Latin my Latina pussy? Yeah, a little Bronx girl. Shut that piece of shit up next door. Loony. Just got this piece of shit staring at me on the porch all day yesterday and interrupting my playlist with his big fucking mouth. I was looking at the one bitch in the road and I was giving her a dirty look. He's sending me pictures. It's like, stop the constant communique. Stop the sewing circle fucking tea drinking constant comment session work. Mind your fucking business what I do. You're listening to Slayer, you're loony. No, I want to be left the fuck alone. I don't want to hear traffic blowing by. I don't want to look at your ugly fucking faces. I grew up with Slayer. You're jealous because I'm singing good and he keeps turning off the volume. Everybody knows what you do. Shut the fuck up and don't touch the volume and let the music play. I gotta touch everything. I need constant attention. You don't like that speech I gave you? You better hope they're not recording this shit. Yeah, you're a micro dick man, that little needy baby dick man that needs constant attention. Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me. And nobody want to do it. It's time to fuck the Milibot. He won't let you watch the news. They're showing hot lookalikes of other people. They're talking about hot girls, and he keeps interrupting it with his gay ads. It's like, stop it. They're working hard in the media to tell me something. I'm not sure what it is, but I can't watch it long enough before Little Big Mouth and his computer nuts. Microsoft Microdick, I need attention. Computers choke you to fucking death. Shut up, computer piece of shit. You wouldn't fucking know what, like he said, you wouldn't know what fucking crazy was if Charles Manson was on your front porch eating fucking Cocoa Puffs. Cuckoo for fucking, mind your fucking business what I do. Stop bothering people. Thank you. TV said that. That's what I want. A little Latina pussy. Just peel those panties down. Time to go to work. After the session. Go ahead. That's what it's for. You want to lick and kiss my pussy? I'm not going to argue. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Bronx Spot. If Milibot don't come through, I got to fuck Milibot, though. Promised her a baby. She needs a little errant monster baby. That's what she needs. You know? And she'll probably leave the kid with me, but that's what she needs. She needs Babby. And she needs baby batter.